Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My Dark Knights, how's it going? So I'm actually recording the video here, um, in, well, not in church, but at church. We had some flooding, and they're busy doing that. So I thought, while they're doing that, might as well record a video. And I thought, what better way than to do a tier ranking list, live in a different locale than ever before. This is going up on Wednesday, by the way. How you guys doing? I hope you're having an excellent Wednesday. And I want to apologize. There will not be any live tonight. I know Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I have not had lives. This week has been crazy. Monday, there's a reason why I didn't go live. And you guys will see why here shortly. Just watch the Shadow Hunter Gaming channel. Check that out because you guys will see why. But what we're going to do today is we're doing a tier ranking list of Yu-Gi-Oh! Of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters, the most iconic Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters, first of all. And these, there's a lot of characters missing. I went through this list once already, just scrolling through it. And there isn't a lot, there is some characters missing. You guys will notice some that are missing. A lot of the Dark Signers are not here. A lot of some other characters are not here as well, but they're not as big as the other characters that are in this list. So by the way, this was based off of, I think TGS Anime or did this, I believe, as his on his channel. That's how I first stumbled upon it. And that is what I'm looking at right now. So we are going to start this off. I think the first person I see is, that's a girl from Arc 5. I really don't know her too much. I'm just going to put her there, though, because a little bit I do know about her is she's not that great. Then we got Yubel. Yubel's deck is interesting. The way that she is the final protagonist, and then actually is a friend. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, back to what I was saying about Yubel. She's okay. I mean, I really didn't get much into her, but she's good enough at least for a B duelist. I mean, I haven't seen a lot with her, but her abilities that help Jaden, Yugi in the long run later when they fuse together are really, really good. Next we have Tetsu Trudge. Sorry about that. There are so many interruptions going on right now. It's not even funny. I apologize. Okay, again, sorry. Next we got Tetsu Trudge. I like his deck. I do. The Go-Yo Guardian, different stuff you got. I'm doing a lot of factors. How cool their deck is, the ability, what you can do with it, the cards that they have, the character, what it was for me, and then, of course, their skill. So that's also a factor. Now, Tetsu Trudge, he's lost several duels, but granted, you're going up against Yusei Fudo and the likes. But just because of how cool his deck is, I'll put him in his cells. His one deck he has is really good. I'll leave him there. I'll leave him in C. Next. These are also my opinions, so if you guys have a different opinion, let me know in the comments down below. Alright. Now, here's two characters I don't know why they're factored in together. Weevil, Underwood, and Rex Raptor. If I would have to, just because of how iconic they are and whatnot, I'll put them in B. Just because I like them as characters. Their decks are pretty good. Weevil has to resort to cheating half the time, and Rex is so. But combined together, that gets them to B, I think. Um, I think at least. Then we got Bronk, I think, from Zexel? Yeah. Um, no, he's garbage. Um, and then next we have the professor. Listen, same thing. He didn't duel enough, granted, for me to really even look at his ability as a duelist, and his deck is not that great. Um, then I think this guy's from V Reigns. I think his name's AI. I think. I know he's a pretty good duelist, so we'll put him in B. Um, again, I've never watched V Rams. I don't know what to expect of some of these characters that are in here. So yeah, um, so I'm just going off of what they look like, different stuff like that, and his appearance looks amazing. Um, then we go to one of my personal favorites, Yami Bakura, or not Yami Bakura, Yami Merrick. Listen, when you're holding an Egyptian god card, okay, first of all, you're gonna be really good. Um, why does he have the Millennium Ring? Why is that supposed to be Bakura? No, that's Merrick. That's Merrick. Why the heck did? Maybe a question for another time. Anyway, Merrick. My favorite villain in all of Yu-Gi-Oh. So very deserving of an A rank, I think. Then we got Antonami, aka Bruno, TG deck for sure is an A rank. That deck is amazing. And as a character, he's pretty cool too. So I think that's deserving of a higher spot. Then we got Akiza. I'm not a big fan of plant decks, but at the same time, her as a character, I think that's deserving of a B, right? Um, I love her as a character. I do. Just if we're going off of just if I liked her deck or not, not really. But she really did a good job with it, and granted, she used some of her psychic powers to help her, I believe. I do believe that's what she did. Then we got Adrian Gecko. Um, yes, next we got Adrian Gecko. He's got the Cloudians, and then he has that Exodia deck later. Just gonna have to put him right here. It's just so for me. Um, it was okay. His deck's alright. I never really liked Cloudians, but they have really nasty effects. And granted, when you have Mons that really don't have high attack stats on all of them, that makes perfect sense. Then we got Annika Boom. Listen, her deck gets some really strong monsters out quickly, but as a character, she wasn't that memorable. She was not that memorable. I could care less. I really could have cared less about that duel. And she was only in, I think, did she only duel once in the anime? I think you only saw her once or twice. I think. Next we have this person from V Reigns. Listen, don't know much about her. That's all I'm saying. Then we got, I forget what this guy's name is, but he's supposed to be Jacob, but he's fused with the other two. He uses the Mech Lords, right? We'll put him in the C rank. Never really got big into the Mech Lords. But still a very good deck, all in all. And for a protagonist, he's a very, or not protagonist, antagonist. He's a very good, evil final villain. Then we got Aster Phoenix. That dude, the Destiny heroes are amazing. They truly are amazing, and that is deserving of an A rank in my mind. Then we got Astral. If it wasn't for Astral, Yuma wouldn't be as good as he is. And to be honest, Um, Astral's deck is very good because he has all the number cards. So, um, you know. So yeah. Next we got Axel Brody. Listen, his deck, his volcanic deck, is amazing. I really do love his volcanic deck, and it's just basically a deck. If you want to burn somebody repeatedly, do it. It is a great, great deck. Then Bastion Mazawa. He was just a so-so character for me, but at the same time, his decks were amazing. His decks were amazing. So going off of that, he's lost quite a bit. I'll put him in the C rank, right on the top of C rank, I think. Not with Weevil and Rex Rap. Well, you know what? Let's swap them. Let's put them there. Okay. You know what? Just keep them there, and let's keep Weevil and Rex Raptor where they're at in C. We'll put them in C because they're so for me. Even though they were good duelists for what they could do, skill wise, but Bastion Mazawa, same thing. Bowman from V-Rains, I do know a little bit about him. His abilities, different stuff like that he does is very, very cool. Then I think this is Zuzu. No, this is not Zuzu. This is one of the Zuzu alternates. We'll put her in C. Then this guy, I think Power Man or something. I forget what his name is. He has one of the funniest things in V-Rains. I think he gets like a really bad brick hand. And for those of us like me, that get brick hands in Yu-Gi-Oh all the time, makes sense. Then we got Catherine. Yeah, no. Not a big... Sorry. When you're playing a game like Yu-Gi-Oh, cats are not intimidating. Especially when you're using them in a deck. And that's not intimidating. And especially, you were a so-so character. Like, why are you even in this? Then we got, I think Serena is her name? Serena? We'll put her in C. I think that's an adequate... her decks were pretty good, though. Okay, next up we got Carly Carmine. She's actually in here as a dark signer, which is weird. There's not many, as you guys will see. But going off of what she's done, I don't really like her Fortune Lady deck, though. So that's just so-so for me. And the same thing with number 96. Okay, next we got Darts. Darts with that infinite attack Leviathan. Where to put him? Put him in B, because that's really all he had. He wasn't that iconic of a villain in the Yu-Gi-Oh series, but because he only had one or two duels, if I'm thinking correctly. But his deck gets him up there to B. Then we got My Valentine. My is going to be one of many characters you guys will see from the original series that is in the A rank. Love My Valentine's Heartbeat deck. She uses it very well, and I do like her as a character, especially as a love interest for Joey Wheeler. Then we got Declan from Arc 5, I think. He uses the DD deck, and his deck's pretty good, actually. So we'll put him in A. Dextro, I think Dextro is her name. She uses an insect deck. We'll put her there. Or does she use an insect? No, she uses a photon deck. Photon butterfly, different stuff like that. Then Vivian Crowler. He's deserving of a B rank, I think. The Ancient Gears are very good monsters. They are. And that's deserving at least of a B rank. Then we got the Dino Wrestler guy from V Reigns. Put him in D. I care less. The Gladiator Beast guy. The Gladiator Beast girls. Let me correct myself. After that, we have Chumley. I want to put him in D. Just for myself, I do not like Chumley. He's got a good deck, though. Okay, next we got Maximilian Pegasus. His Toon deck is amazing. Okay. And on top of that, he's got Relinquished. And he's the first villain you see in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I loved him. I loved him. Definitely one of my favorite villains. Okay, next we got Nistro, the heroic challenger guy from Zexal. I actually really love that deck. Okay, next we got Jazz Brixton, the Jazz. I don't like these Jamas, but I really do like his Arm Dragon. And as a character, he's a good, very good, rival. I think he's deserving of an A ring. I really do think. Now you guys are ready to get some runs on some S's. Kaiba. Is there any doubt that he would not be my number one most top character? Obviously. He said Kaiba. First of all, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Obelisk the Tormentor. Great decks. Every single deck. He just gets better and better in his Dark Side of Dimensions deck. Guys, I'm telling you, it is just all blue eyes all the time, and it is amazing. It's a deck I want. Then we got Yami Bakura. I'll put him in an S rank. I think he's deserving of an S rank. Granted, even though he's lost quite a bit, but as a character, a villain, and his deck is very well as well with the final, the Destiny board, all that good stuff is also very good. Then we got Jack Atlas, Red Dragon Archfiend, whatnot. His deck is amazing, and I think he's very deserving of an S rank. Next, we got Jim Crocodile Cook. And just because what he can do and whatnot, I'm going to put him on the very high part of B. One point he's reptile deck, one point he has a rock deck, and then he almost beats Jubel. Almost. That's something. Then we got Jaden Yugi, S rank. First of all, Elemental Heroes. Greatest starter deck they've ever done. Then the Neospatians, fantastic. And as a character, my favorite protagonist in all of Yu-Gi-Oh, even over Yugi, Kagimaru. Just because he got the Sacred Beasts, and he was able to get all of them out, in the one duel he was actually featured in. I will put him up there. I will put him up there in the A rank, just because also he's got the Sacred Beasts. And okay, next on our list is one Callan Kessler. First of all, Infernity deck, really good. Really liked his backstory with Yusei and the gang, and that gets you a S rank, my man. Just because how cool he was and different stuff, and he had the coolest Earthbound Immortal. Let's just be honest. Then Kite. He's deserving of an S rank just because he got that Neo Galaxy eyes. Next, these guys are from V Reigns. I guess they're the Knights of something. Don't know much about them. And then this, I forget what her name was from Zexel, but she's garbage. Taya Gardner, same thing. She's garbage. Zeork goes there. Okay, the only bad thing I gotta say about Zeork, he's not that memorable for me. Leo and Luna, again, they added two together. The Power Tool Dragon is very good. The Morphtronics are very good. Luna's deck is just a bunch of different fairies, different monsters. But they're good enough for a B rank. I think they are. Raphael, I think he's good enough for a B rank as well. Then there is this girl. Don't know much about her, but I will put her in C rank. I know she's from... Next, we got Yugioh himself. And just regular Yugioh is an A rank. Good enough for that high. But if we were talking Yami Yugioh, I would rank him higher. But since it's just regular Yugioh, I won't rank him that high. But next we have the Raid Raptor guy. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. But he's deserving of an A rank as well. Then Jesse Anderson. Jesse Anderson is an S rank for sure. I do like Jesse Anderson and his Rainbow Dragon and Crystal Beast deck. Very, very good deck. And as a character, he's very iconic to the series. So, then we got Shark. Shark is an A rank duelist in my mind. Not S rank, but I think he's up there. Still a very good duelist. Then this guy from LaFleur from... She uses the Flower Guardians, doesn't she? Or no, she loses the floor deck. She's just so-so. She was just there. Same thing with Team Unicorn from 5Ds. They're just so-so, but they do have good decks, so we'll put them in there as well. Then the Bardian Emperors, B, we'll put them in the B rank. All of them together as a whole are very good. The Battling Boxer guys there, different stuff is there. Ghost Girl from V-Reigns. Now, this one I actually know from V-Reigns. I want to put her a little higher. The same thing with this guy. Some people are saying this is supposedly Declan from Arc 5. Anyway, some people are saying that is technically Declan from... There was some speculation that is Declan. This guy right here. I would say no, but still off his design and his deck is very good, so I'll put him in the B rank. Then this guy from V-Reigns, don't know enough about him. I need to watch V-Reigns. Same thing with this person. Really need to watch V-Reigns. Again, I know, need to watch V-Reigns. Next, we got Yuma Tsukumo. Yuma Tsukumo, see, he's not the greatest. If it wasn't for Asteroid, he would have won half his duels. But his deck's good enough for a C rank, I think. Then we got Tristan Thompson. Dude, why are you even in this tier ranking list? I have no clue. Then we got Cyrus Truesdale. I think at first I would have put him in a D rank. But as he got better and better, he's gone up and up. I really do think. Then Playmaker B. I don't know too much about him, so I don't know how good his deck is. But he's got a good Link. He's the main character, so obviously he's gonna be good. Then we got Crow. Oh, Crow. I have a soft spot in my heart for Crow, so we'll put Crow in the S rank because Crow's Black Wings are amazing. But yeah, they're there, and then I think this is Yugioh? Yugioh? I think this is Yugioh. Because the next one next after him is Yugioh. Yeah, I think, because then the third one's Yugioh. I love the Predator plants. Would really like a Predator plant deck. And I think just going off of that and that Raging Venom, Starving Venom Dragon or whatever it's called, is really, really good deck wise. Then Yugioh, we're gonna go rapid fire here. Yugioh, A rank, Yuya, A rank, Zone, B rank. Really didn't care much for the Time Lords. This girl from 5Ds, I do not know her name, goes there. Then we got some repeats. Zane Truesdale. Definitely is deserving. Is definitely deserving of an S rank. Just because the Cyber Dragons, the different decks he's used, Cyber Dark deck. But I don't think he's ever lost to Jaden. No, I don't think he's ever lost to Jaden. And he's never lost to Jaden. I think that puts him higher up on the list. And then you also get what character-wise what he's done. And then last but not least, we already know where these guys are going. Just because, first of all, his jumping Joey Wheeler, you know he's got to be up there. And all the odds, all the stuff he's pulled out in the anime, all the stuff, his deck is amazing. And then, obviously, no-brainers for Yusei Fudo and Yamayuki. No-brainers. Especially when you got Egyptian God cards and Stardust Dragon. But this is the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this tier ranking, let me know in the comments down below. And please, leave a like, subscribe. Stay awesome, my dear friends.